All right, hey guys, and welcome to our team call. It is Wednesday. I cracked my neck a little too hard. Wednesday, April 4th, and tonight we are talking about creating your vision. But before we get started with that, Amber, you always trip me up when you go from one to another, and I'm like, there's two of Amber. I'm going to go over some announcements, and then I'm going to go over recognition from last month. So a couple quick things. So there is a lot going on this month. If you guys have not been checking into your Coach Online office, make sure you guys are doing that. Beach bars are getting released on the 6th. Is that Friday? Yes, on the 6th. I get to try them at my Super Saturday. Hi, Jake. I get to try them at my Super Saturday on a Friday. So I will share with you guys what they taste like. I am super excited about these. So some of you might have been around when we had the P90X bars. Maybe just Ashley Fairwald. I think you might have been the only coach that was around. Maybe never tried them. We liked them, but they weren't like the healthiest. So they took them away, and these are brand new bars. So they get released all the information is in the FAQ. Don't ask me how much there because I really don't know. But they come out on the 6th. Remember, guys, we're a product of the product. So definitely snag a box. There's cherry almond, and then there's chocolate peanut butter. So I will come live. Heather's like, oh, yeah. I'll come live Saturday and let you guys know about them because, like I said, I get to try them on Friday. Super Saturday is this weekend, guys. Find one in your area. They're Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I don't think I have a lot of coaches in the Columbus area. Ours is Friday. Carl's coming out. So if you just if you search Beachbody Super Saturday, you'll find out ones in your event, guys. Take the time out of your day and get to them. They're usually anywhere from 3 to 4 hours. You get to network with other people. There's a video where it's announcing Joel's new program. How many of you guys have seen the promo for that? I am pumped. I've already told my corporate person if I do not get in the test group, I will kick some doors down because I got invited to another test group and I did not want to do it. So I'm just saying I will kick doors down. So make sure you guys are getting to one. They're going to go over the 2B mindset, which is also getting released. Joel's new program, which will be coming out at Summit, and then any other things that they have. This month, the prize for Success Club, if you hit Success Club 5, is a t-shirt. I think it says sweat is the success. Sweat is the secret sauce. I don't know. It's a free shirt. Hit Success Club 5, y'all. Okay, that's all I got to say about that. And then lastly, guys, there's an amazing promo this month. All deluxe packages are marked down at $20. So if you have somebody that already has BOD, guys, you need to be promoting this to your BOD customers. A bag of Shakeology, a tub of Energize, a tub of Recover, the 80-day obsession equipment, a shaker cup, and the containers is $170. Y'all, $170 for all of that. It's like a savings of like $150 or something like that. Can everybody else hear me? Yeah, okay. I just want to Nicole, maybe it's your headphones. Oh no. Do you like my sign language? No, she left. Okay. She'll try to come back. And then if they want BOD for 80-day obsession mega pack, it's $220. For non 80-day obsession mega pack, it's $200. So make sure you guys are talking about that. All right. We got all that? Okay, we're going to go over recognition, and then we're going to get started seriously. Where is everybody tonight? Thank you to those that did hop on for the call, guys. I do appreciate you guys taking time out of your night to come to it. So we're going to over some quick recognition. I'll have the leaderboard up tomorrow for last month. So these are the following people that hit Success Club last month. Shout out to Ashley Bearwald. She hit 22/4 because she put 4 under her husband, and we all know that when we put them underneath our spouse, it's really us. So shout out to her. Shout out to myself. Can I do that? We're doing it. I hit SC 16/6. This was my 50th month in a row of hitting Success Club. I'm going to toot my own horn there for a second. Emily Albrigo hit Success Club 10. That's her 4th month in a row of hitting Success Club. Yeah, 4th month. Amber Toomey. Amber, I probably pronounced your last name wrong. I'm really sorry. She hit SC10. This is her 2nd month in a row of hitting Success Club. So she hit Success Starters 2 months in a row. Mind you, she's been a coach only for 2 months. And Cassie Oaks, who hit SC8, 2nd month of the coach, hit Success Club 2 months in a row. So she also got Success Starters for the 2nd month in a row. So if Amber and Cassie get it again, which I'm pretty sure both of you are already at Success Club 5 for this month, you'll get your free ticket to Summit. So it's pretty awesome. We added 22 new coaches last month, which is pretty freaking awesome. We want to double that number this month, y'all. So we're going to push. You guys are doing an amazing job. People added coaches. Myself added 8. Ashley Bearwold added 4. Emily Albrico added 4. Christina added 2. Shout out to Christina because she hit SC4 last month, her first month as a coach, which is pretty awesome. Jill, Cassie, Felicia, and Sarah Burkett added 1. Did you guys catch all that? So congratulations, guys. If you made it on the board, you'll be up there tomorrow. You'll see that, but I want to give all those people a quick shout out. All right, y'all. So tonight we're going to talk about creating your vision. So thanks to Ashley Bearwold's amazing recommendation. I've been reading Girl, Wash Your Face. Again, if you haven't read it, you need to start reading it. If you watch me on Insta Stories, it's what I'm always recommending. It is an amazing book. I really, really like it. Is that Anna Atkinson? Oh, I miss her face. Why does it say Anna? Oh, it is Anna. Hi, Anna. Oh, I haven't seen her in a while. Okay, sorry, guys. So I was reading a chapter last night, and I don't remember what it said, kind of remember what it said, just a little bit what it said. But it was talking about like going after what you want. Like you can't let other people stop you from going after what you want. And she was telling a story on how she wrote this book and it wasn't raunchy enough. And everybody said, no, like you can't, we won't publish this. And so she ended up self-publishing it. And it ended up getting scooped up. And I think she said she sold like 500,000 copies and it's what pretty much launched her career. But the main point of the story is we often give up on our vision. We often give up on our dream because of other people, because of the naysayers, because of ourselves, because if we doubt ourselves. And when we do that, we're giving up on ourselves. We're giving up on everything that we want and we're letting other people stop us. But we got to quit doing that. We got to go after what we want. So, guys, I'm not going to lie. These notes are from 2 years ago because I'm recycling calls because there's so many new people. So as I go through my notes, if I stumble, it's because I have no idea what I was talking about. But I'm going to put my own spin on it for this year. So creating your own vision. So first things first is you need to decide what are your goals because your goals are a part of your vision. You need to decide, and when I ask for your goals, guys, I don't just mean your goals in your business. I also mean your goals in your fitness and your goals in your personal life because I don't know if you know this, but you should know this. Beachbody intertwines all of them. It's business, fitness, and personal life. I have hit major business goals, and because of those business goals, I've hit major life goals. Yeah, we're going to go with that. Life goals. And I've hit fitness goals all because of Beachbody. So you need to figure out what are your goals? What do you want for your business? Nicole, can you hear me now? You have to decide what you want with it. So this is your first call to action because I like call to actions, guys. That's what I do. Your first call to action is to really sit down and narrow down your goals. Now, I'm a person that I make goals in different categories because it's just the way I operate. So I have like a Beachbody category, I have a fitness category, I have a life category, and then I have one for our other business. But for me, it's easier to break them down into different categories. So that's your first thing, guys. I want you to start breaking down your goals. And you can do a brain dump where you literally write down everything that you want, circle the ones that are most important to you, the ones that you want to accomplish this year. We're talking 2018, y'all, okay? And write those down. So, and then after you write down those goals, I want you to think big picture. Sometimes we get scared of dreaming big and we think it's too big of a dream. But in my opinion, if your goals don't scare the heck out of you, they're not big enough. So if you tell me, I want to be Emerald by December 31st, I mean like, nice try, come again, thanks. Because that's just you being scared and not like thinking you can do it. Like that's you being in your own head. So I want you to think big picture. So my big picture goal this year is to be an elite coach. 5 years in the business. It doesn't happen very often unless you've hit it like year after year after year. But I'm thinking big picture and we're going to do it. Like we're on fire. We're going to make it happen. And I also want to ask you ask yourself, where do you see yourself? Where do you see yourself a year from now? Where do you see yourself 2 years from now? 5 years from now? I think when we think about goals, we only think about the like short-term goals, but you need to think about long-term goals. And so when you're setting those goals, guys, and I think it's probably in one of my other notes. Let me make sure I'm not like going over something else that I'm going to be talking about. It is. Okay. We'll go over it again. But when you're thinking about your goals, you can make short-term goals to get to those long-term goals, okay? So when I first started my health and fitness journey, I needed to lose 50 pounds. But when we think like, oh my gosh, I have to lose 50 pounds, like that can be really deterring at times, especially when the scale's only going 1 pound a week or 2 pounds a month or whatever, and we get discouraged. So what I did, and I probably should do it again, is I put little Post-it notes on my bathroom mirror, and it would say like 81 through 90. So when I hit 190, I pulled off that Post-it note. When I hit 188, I pulled off that Post-it note. So that made those short-term goals easier for me to get to that long-term goal. Easier in a sense, like I could wrap my head around it. So you need to do that for your long-term goal. So if you have a long-term goal to hit 1-star diamond, then you need to be thinking, all right, I need to add 2 coaches. I need to hit emerald. And then I need to add 2 more coaches and I need to hit emerald. So then when that diamond happens, then it's you just repeating those steps over and over again. Does that make sense, guys? Who's tallying how many times I say that in tonight's call? Who's taking over on that task? Because that was my first time saying it. All right, so we're doing that. And then I want you guys to ask yourself, what do you want to accomplish? What do you want to accomplish in your business? What do you want to accomplish in your life? Like, what do you want to happen? Because let's face it, most of us probably aren't happy with our current setting. I wasn't happy when I decided to pursue Beachbody full time and give it everything I've got. I wasn't happy with working 40 plus hours a week and not seeing my husband and working every dang holiday and dealing with teenagers and stealing stuff. Like, that was not the vision I had for my life. So I had to decide where I saw myself and how I was going to get there. So when you're deciding on this vision, it all comes down to, where do you see yourself? What goals you want to accomplish, and thinking in that big picture. And honestly, guys, I truly believe this. If you don't have a vision for your life, for your business, for your future, you're just going through the daily motions. What are you working towards? In my opinion, you have no purpose if you don't have a vision for your life. And I know that may seem like really like deep, really negative, but it's true. Like, if you don't have a vision for your life, like, what are you doing? Are you just going through life every single day and going through the motions? I don't know about you, but that sounds like really boring and plain Jane to me. So I already said this, guys. If your goals don't terrify you, need to dream bigger. Elite terrifies me. Elite terrifies the heck out of me. So I'm going to go for it. Like, I could just be like, let's go for Premier, because we'll have Premier in the bag, because I know 2 of you are going to rank Advanced to Diamond this year. But I want to dream bigger. I want to do the scarier goal, and I want to go for elite. When it comes to my fitness, this is the year I'm finally running a half marathon. It's happening. I've only registered for 3 of these dang things. I'm freaking doing it this year. I could just be like, no, I'm just going to settle for a 15K or a 10K. But that's not, I've done those. I want to do the scarier thing and torture myself and run 13.1 miles. Delaney's like, please don't invite me to do this with you. She lives right across the street from me, and we're running a quarter marathon together in like 30 days. And she probably already hates me for that one. But seriously, guys, if your goals do not terrify you, you got to think bigger goals. Okay. So when you're writing those goals down, I want you to put them on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being the least scariest and 5 being the scariest, of how they rate on that factor. And I hope you guys are making points of what I'm telling you to do, because there's going to be some call to actions at the end of the call, and where you need to post this stuff. So got that? 1 to 5. I want you to rate those goals. All right. So now you're fueling your vision with purpose, guys, okay? Questions to ask to develop your purpose. So there's 3 questions you can ask yourself to decide if this is what you want to go after. 1, how will your vision benefit you? How will it benefit others? How will it benefit your team? So I'm going to be using elite as an example a lot, because I've thought a lot about this. So my vision of elite benefiting me, it makes me a stronger leader. It makes us have a stronger team. It generates more income, and it means I'm growing my business, and I quit letting fear get in my way. It helps our team by we're growing. We get insider information. We're considered a top team. To me alone, that we can brag that we're a top team, that's worth it in a nutshell. But it just helps our team overall. It helps my family. It helps financially. It helps all these different aspects. So when you're deciding on your vision, ask yourself, how will it benefit yourself, others, your team, your family? 2, what greatness can you strive for? What greatness can you go after when going after this vision, going after this goal, going after this big thing that you're doing? And number 3, because at the end of the day, this business is about helping people. But number 3, how can you make a difference? What does this vision, this purpose, this goal, how does it make a difference, whether it's in your life or it's in other people's lives? Other than just showing up and sharing your workouts every single day, like how is this making a difference? Like what are you doing? Okay, we got that, guys? We got that? I'm like running through my notes, so if you give me a couple seconds if like I don't understand it. Okay, so like I said, I did this call 2 years ago, so I have to like reread through my notes. So as you're creating your vision, guys, you're going to want to associate with a larger and bigger purpose. So whether it's you want to pay off debt, whether it's you want to pay off your house, whether it's you want to go on vacation to Hawaii or wherever you want to go, whether it's you want to quit your job and do this full time. And obviously I'm talking about the Beachbody aspect of this. I think a lot of times we think, yes, Hawaii is on my bucket list, Christina. I am going there. I said I was going to go for our 5-year anniversary, but that's in like a month. I don't think that's happening. We'll put it on the list someday. But what was I going to say? Sometimes in this business, we don't think these things are possible. I think a lot of you see me as, oh, well, she quit her job, but that's really hard to do. Or she earns X, Y, and Z, and that's really hard to do. But at the end of the day, I started off like every single one of you. I started off by myself. I started off with 0 coaches. I started off at not hitting Success Club. All of these things, but I decided I want something bigger and more for my life, and I went after it. So you need to get out of your own head that you can't accomplish it, because you can accomplish it. And if you have those self-doubts in your head, you need to read personal development. You need to read personal development. At the end of the day, if you are in your back of your head telling yourself you can't do this, you need to read personal development. And no, I did not just stutter and it didn't just repeat. Like I purposely repeated that like 10 times. And this is coming from somebody, guys, who doesn't normally do personal development. So I'm getting a lot out of this book, and it's reminding me that I need to get back to that habit. We all have a purpose. We just have to figure out what that purpose is. And you can change so many lives if you allow it to. I know we talk about Success Club a lot, and it's not going nowhere, because Success Club is the cornerstone for your business to grow, to make things happen. But at the end of the day, if we just think Success Club is, oh, I got 2 points. Oh, I got 2 points. We lose the sight and vision of the business. Success Club is you help somebody get started. You help somebody get started in their fitness journey, becoming a coach and starting working towards a better life, creating a better version of themselves. And that's what we need to remember. This business is about changing lives. It's about changing your life. It's about changing your challengers' lives and your coaches' lives. And when we lose sight of that, we quickly lose sight of why we became a coach. And I promise you, you'll start going down a path, and you'll probably either quit working the business, you'll quit altogether, or you'll just get discouraged and give up. So at the end of the day, remind yourself daily, this is about making a difference and helping other people and bettering ourselves. We're not doing this one because I don't like this one, so we're going to skip this part of it. So call to action number 3. I think we're on 3, y'all. And you guys might have already done this in the beginning of the year. I need y'all to create a dream board. And before you give me a look, it does not need to be fancy, y'all, okay? You can do it with magazines if you want to. You can do it on PicMonkey or Canva. PicMonkey. MOUSC. No? Okay. Yeah, I know. Sorry, guys. It's a bit. I've had like 4 scoops of energies today. Or you can do Canva, Canva.com. But you have to have one, y'all, okay? I like having a dream board. It reminds me of what I'm going after, and I like to cross things off as I'm doing them. So you have to have one. And you need to put it somewhere daily that you see it, whether it's in a planner, a notebook, in front of your computer, on your fridge, your workout room, wherever it is, you need to do it. And if you already made one at the beginning of the year, you can double check it, look it over, see if that's still what you want it to be. But if you haven't done one, you need to do one. I want you to include business. So whether any rank advancements that's on there, I want you to include fitness, whether it's complete X, Y, and Z amount of programs, whether it's lose a certain amount of weight, whether it's run a race, whatever it may be. And I want you to include life goals, whether it's paying off debt, traveling, whatever it may be. It needs to be on your vision board. So it's all 3 aspects of when you're goal setting. Okay, we got that? Okay, good. Ooh, I'm hungry. All right, guys. So we've gone over all this. So now that you've set your goals, guys, and when you're doing the dream board, now you need to create a plan of attack. So the first thing you need to do, guys, is you need to identify what you need to do or what you need to change to reach these goals. Because At the beginning of every single month, I say, what are your goals this month? And a lot of time I hear, I want to hit Success Club. I want to rank to advance. I want to do this, X, Y, and Z. But we just say those things and we don't set a game plan. How are you going to rank advance? How are you going to hit Success Club? How are you going to learn or lose X, Y amount of pounds? Like, how are you going to make that happen? And if you're setting the same goals every single month and they're not happening, then you need to reevaluate what you need to change. Do you need to be doing a better power hour or a power hour in general? Do you need to be doing the vital behaviors? Do you need to be taking time out of your day to be on the team calls every other week? Do you need to do more training? Or do you just need to say, enough with the excuses together? Because chances are it's probably that last one. And I know I did, and I even asked Ashley Barold, I sent her a message. I'm like, can I post this in the team page? Like, is this too abrupt on the last day? It was the Success Club one. We think we're doing the actions to hit our goals. We think we're doing the actions to hit Success Club to rank advance, but chances are you're probably just scrolling social media. Chances are you're probably just posting your workout and you're not doing anything else. You're not inviting, or you're not even sharing your workout. You're not being consistent. Chances are you're getting life get in the way and you're like, oh, my workout can wait. Oh, this can wait. Oh, this can wait. And then at the end of the month, you're like, well, why didn't I hit Success Club? Because you probably weren't doing the things that you needed to be doing. So if you're setting the same goals month after month after month and you're not achieving them, you need to reevaluate what you're doing, because clearly what you're doing isn't working. It's just like we were telling our challengers. It's like, well, I just worked out for 3 months and I haven't lost a single pound. Well, what are you doing? Are you following the meal plan? Are you drinking your water? Are you skipping your Shaco? Are you actually giving max amount of effort in your workouts? So it's just the same thing with those questions we would ask our challengers. We have to ask ourselves, and we have to be real with ourselves, guys. We have to be real. And if you can't be real with you, come find me, because I can be real with you. Okay? It's only out of the goodness of my heart, but I can be real with y'all. All right. So number 2 for those goals, you need to set smaller goals to reach those larger goals. So if your goal is to hit diamond, instead of saying, I need to add 8 coaches, it's I need to hit emerald on repeat. I need to hit emerald over and over and over and over, because every time you add 2 coaches, you've achieved emerald over again. You've added 2 more coaches, you've achieved emerald again. You want to hit Success Club 10? Break it down. I don't know if you guys know this. On the pinned calendar post on the team page, if I break down when you guys should hit X amount of Success Club points. So for example, there is a promo right now for anybody going on the Success Club trip. If you hit Success Club 10 by April 11th, you get your picture with Joel, Autumn, and Chris Downing. I have one with Autumn, and I have one with Joel, but I need one with Chris. Duh, I need to add it to my collection. So my goal is to get 2 Success Club points a day. My goal is to help 2 people get started every single day now until the 10th. I'm not even giving myself to the 11th. I'm giving myself to the 10th. So I'm setting those small goals to reach that bigger goal. 3, you need to write down your action steps. Like I talked about thoroughly, you can't just make a goal and say you're going to go after it without an action plan. It's just like when you're prepping for like a race. You can't just go the day of and go run. You can. It may suck. Actually, it probably will suck. You'll probably be hurting. Delaney and I found that out the hard way on St. Patrick's Day because we didn't run for like 5 months prior. So you set a plan. Each week, you run an extra mile and you just gradually build up. It's the same way with these goals that you're setting. You have to create an action plan. How are you going to accomplish it? So for example, when we went after Elite, I reached out to the people to make this happen that I need to rank advanced to diamond. And we made a goal plan. I might have bribed them with some Nike shoes, but we made a plan. And that's how you accomplish those goals. You make a plan. All right, guys. So there are some things you need to post in the team page. I know who's on this call, minus the person that called in. So the caller in there, you're lucky because I don't know who you are. But I'm already done the area code. I'm going to do some investigating so I can find out who you are. So if you don't post in the team page, I'll know who you are. You have until tomorrow, 8:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 1, I need you to post your dream board, your vision board, okay? It does not need to be fancy, y'all. Just put something together, okay? It does not need to be fancy. You just got to do it. 2, I want to know what your Q2 goals are. So we just started Q2, and Q2 ends in June, July. June. It ends in June. So what do you want to accomplish these next 3 months? And if you want to break it down by April, May, June, you can. If you want to just lump them all together, you can. So I want to know what your Q2 goals are. And number 3, I want to know what your action plan is. So you're going to do one big old post, okay? And don't be mad at me if I ask questions. And don't be mad at me if I challenge you a little bit more if I know that you can do it. Okay? Don't be mad. So you're going to do those 3 things. Vision board, Q2 goals, and your action plan, how you're gonna make it happen. And other people may like be inspired by what you're doing and they may be able to help you and vice versa. So don't be afraid to post on the team page. I have this quote on here and I really like it. To inspire others to live the life they deserve. Oh, wait, no, just kidding. That's not the whole quote. Just kidding. All right. Oh, that used to be the vision statement we had for our team. The mission statement. I forgot we had a mission statement before we canceled that. But our mission statement used to be to inspire others to live the life they deserve, a life worth living. So keep that in mind for yourself, guys. Like, you guys deserve to live a life that you love. You guys deserve to be happy. You guys deserve to reach every goal that you've ever set for yourself. Life is not about being miserable and going through the daily motions. And if that's what your daily life is like, we need to chat. We need to reevaluate. You need to respark that fire. So yeah, that's what I got. I hope this helped, guys. I know it's not like our usual team call and it wasn't like a training per se, but at the end of the day, like, we just need to remember that this business can do amazing things if you allow it to. If you allow yourself to get out of your own head, if you allow the naysayers to get out of your own head, if you put that fear aside, those excuses. Since when do I censor myself cursing? Who have I become? I've become a mom. What was I saying? Yeah, you just got to push past that, guys, okay? You can do this. You can make amazing things happen, but we just have to get out of our own head. We just have to get out of our own way. Does anybody have any questions? Anything about the call? Any questions about the business, about this month? Anything in general? No? All right, guys. Go crush it. Go make it happen. Tonight is Wednesday, obviously, so make sure you guys check your online office to make sure you guys are good to not lose rank advancement, that you're active, X, Y, and Z, that all of that has happened. If you need anything, I am here. There's a new coach call next week. It's the only one that we have for this month. I have learned it's silly to have 2 new coach calls when the other one is up on YouTube that you guys can watch in general. If you have not checked into the coach training that kicked off today, please make sure you check into that and get your first assignment done. And then I leave for Mexico for the Success Club trip on the 15th. I am gone the 15th through the 19th. I will have access to internet, but I'm going to try to enjoy myself. I'm kid free for the first time. Well, I was pregnant for 10 months and she's 6 months. So first time in 16 months, I'm kid free. There still will be a team call. Ashley Barwald will be hosting it. So definitely utilize the team page. If you see somebody posting in the team page, guys, try to help me out while I'm gone and answer those questions for them the best that you can. FAQ, check it out. So yeah. All right, guys, if you need anything, I am here. Thank you for hopping on tonight, guys. And I'll see you in a couple weeks. Bye, y'all.